Hello fellow YouTubers, welcome to this video, and I'm going to tell you with 100% certainty who is going to win the Royal Rumble in 2017. I have the list narrowed down to 4 superstars, and no matter what, it will be one of these 4 superstars. 100% guarantee. So let's discuss who they are. I'm gonna get the obvious guess out of the way, Finn Balor. Yeah, you guys know how I feel about Finn Balor, and if you don't, why aren't you subscribed yet, for real? Subscribe! The button's right there. Should be right there. But yeah. Finn Balor, we haven't seen enough of him to know if he's ready to win the Royal Rumble. If people badmouth Roman Reigns for winning the Royal Rumble after being on the main roster for, what, like 2.5 years? Well, it would be 2 years and like 2 months. Then there's no reason Finn should win the Royal Rumble. I'm sorry, just being honest. But I get the mindset, because I want to say, didn't Kevin Owens lose his title to Finn Balor? So that way good old Balor could run with the belt for a decade. So, I get it, but let's not do it. Sounds like a plan. So here are the 3 other people that could win it. I have John Cena on my list. I've heard the rumor about this for a while now. I'm recording this on Christmas, so I don't know what happens on SmackDown yet. But the rumor is that Undertaker's going to come back, challenge AJ Styles at the Royal Rumble. And then John Cena's going to win the Royal Rumble, so we can have Undertaker, John Cena, WrestleMania for John Cena's 16th world title. Seems like a good idea. I mean, not a great idea, but a good idea nonetheless. My main issue with this is it's John Cena winning the Royal Rumble again. But I mean, what can you do? It sounds like a good idea. I'm not going to badmouth if it happens. Maybe I will, because that's what I do. But then I'm going to go with it. My first really oddball guess, and that's going to be Big E. OTRS Central, I'm pretty sure in his video he talked about this being a good idea. So, I'm not going to try to keep it that long. But think about this. The New Day just broke the tag title record. They really don't have anywhere to go up. The only way they can go up is if they break up or one of them wins the Royal Rumble. Because then they'll be fighting for the world title. That's going up. Why are you putting people in a faction if the goal isn't to get one of them up? I mean, a good faction, like Evolution, got everybody up. So, Big E winning the Royal Rumble. It makes sense. Let's talk about why Big E versus Kofi or Xavier Woods. Kofi, he's probably been, I don't want to say he's damaged goods, because that sounds horrible, doesn't it? But Kofi's damaged goods. I don't think him being world champion would be believable at this point. If you disagree with me, feel free to comment that. But yeah, he's been in the company for like, what, 7, 8, 9 years now? Never really done anything. I don't think the fans would buy it. Xavier Woods, while I'd be okay with it, for one, he's just another small guy. I don't say that to be rude, but realistically what we need are more big, imposing people in the main event scene, and I know a lot of people are going to hit the dislike button because of that. But it's true. I mean, Big E, he fits the criteria the most. He's younger. He's had less time on the main roster, so his spot can be kind of cemented as a main event talent for years to come. Big E, he's a good wrestler. And I'm not too big on his matches, but I haven't seen him in a singles match in forever. So I see no issue with this. Let Big E win the Royal Rumble, take on Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is a heel. Big E is a face. Bada boom, it works. Or you're going to have him go to SmackDown to help boost SmackDown's divisions up a bit. And he can fight AJ Styles. Who wouldn't want to see that? I mean, AJ can pull a good match out of anybody. So, sounds like the way to go. My only issue with this is that there hasn't really been a feud built up. But I'm sure you could build one if you have Chris Jericho turn on Owens before then. And Owens can be, well, Big E can be talking about how the New Day are real best friends. I don't know. There's ways to make it happen, WWE. If you want it to happen, it can happen. So my fourth person to win the Royal Rumble, and this was kind of a new thought I had, was Chris Jericho. And I know you guys are thinking, you're thinking, no, we need a new guy to win it. Shut your face. Chris Jericho winning the Royal Rumble literally makes the most sense right now. And here's why. Okay? Him and Owens just got back together as friends. Okay? So, there you go. You can't have them feud again immediately. So give them the 7 to 8 weeks between, what was it? No, it wasn't TLC, it was Roadblock, to Royal Rumble. They can be friends for that. And they can split up when Chris Jericho's like, oh, I won the Royal Rumble. I could take on AJ Styles in a rematch at WrestleMania. Well, it'll probably be Undertaker. Or I could take on Kevin Owens. And you could actually build a reason out of that. It would work storyline-wise. For one, there's that. Two, no matter what, they have to have some chemistry in the ring together by now. 3, this is a storyline that's been building since since August, actually. So think about that. It'll be a 7-month build-up for a WrestleMania match. When was the last time we had that? Like, legitimately, when was the last time we had that? I also want to add that at every WrestleMania, when there's been 2 world titles, so what was it, 19? I think it was 19 was the first one. So 19 all the way through to 29, so 10 pay-per-views. Both world titles have only changed hands one time, WrestleMania 21, when the goal was to build 2 stars. So if you're going to have John Cena win his 16th world title, that's not building a new star. So would the WWE, in seriousness, have both world titles change hands? Because right now, if you're like booking things in your head, a lot of titles are going to change hands at WrestleMania. And that doesn't make sense. It's not how the WWE does things. Realistically, Kevin Owens should retain at WrestleMania. And who can he beat to retain in a dominant fashion? Chris Jericho. They can put on a good match, because I'm sure they can. Throw a lot of history together. There will be easy story to tell. And also, Chris Jericho will have won the Royal Rumble before he retires. I want you all to think about this for a second, okay? Chris Jericho has been in the WWE for basically 17 years now. He's never won the Royal Rumble. And if you look at that list, he's going to retire, and that's going to be a huge blemish on his career. Because not only has he never won the Royal Rumble, he's never won King of the Ring or Money in the Bank. Let him win the Royal Rumble. It also adds the ability for the person who wins the Royal Rumble to lose at WrestleMania. Fans will believe it again, because WWE has this bad habit of stretching out either a long list of people who won the Royal Rumble and lost at Mania, or the opposite, where they win at WrestleMania. So starting it off with a person who loses at WrestleMania, then next year you can have, Finn Balor win the Royal Rumble and then win at WrestleMania. You can really cement Kevin Owens as a main event level star. So those are my thoughts. So Vince McMahon, if you've been watching, thank you for watching. I'm your biggest fan. No, I'm not your biggest fan, Vince. But yeah, I'm Mudlup. So make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Vince, if you take my ideas, you know how to message me. You can do it on YouTube. You can just comment. Or you can Twitter, I guess. Yeah, seems legit. Peace out, skillets.